After escaping Eden, Lilith finally finds a cave that she likes and says, I'm going to stay here. While she's sleeping, she feels like there is a presence of someone. It wasn't the same energy as Adam. It was something different, she says. And she wakes up and sees 3 figures above her staring at her. The first one that was small, dark, and intense, as she describes him, is called Sansavoy. And he is one of the angels that was sent to retrieve her. He says, Lilith, what are you doing here? And she's all surprised and she's like, this is my cave. How do you know me? She says he was very beautiful. Long dark hair and a glistening dark skin. And he smelled of sage. He says to her, Lilith, you must return to Eden. It was created for you. That is your place. She arches forward to see him more clearly and get more of this smell. She really liked the smell that he was emanating. And she says to him, sweet angel, I cannot return. Adam's paradise requires my submission. Sansavoy did not answer. At this point, Semangloff steps forward, emerging from the back of the cave. He was tall and gracefully thin. She says there was something mystical in his beautiful light blue eyes. He was not as beautiful as Sansavoy. She was more drawn to him. When describing this other one, she says that it was hard to behold because of the fiery energy emitting from him. Semangloff, the angel, seemed to her to be as fast and agile as she was. He opened his arms and put them forward and spoke to her with an intention that she did not quite understand. And he says, if you do not come back to the garden, you will become a demoness out here all alone. Sounding almost like a threat. Something about his tone and how he said it reminded her of the challenge Adam had presented her. She says, fine. Matter-of-factly, I'm going to stay here, and you can stay here with me. That day then passed, and it was again night. So the 2 Sanvai and Sansanai disappear. They vanish, they disappear, and she is now only with the being of fire. And now she says, the way Adam held me in his arms, Semangloff really touched me. He comes to her and puts his head almost towering over her. And at this point, they begin to kiss. She now goes on to describe how his hands moved from the top of her neck all the way down her back and into the abyss. He brought sounds no less wondrous than the name of the creatrix from inside of me. They are now having this passionate night together. And she makes the example and the comparison to how different he was from Adam, saying that the angel was so powerful and strong, and Adam was not. She says, Adam was so wrong. Some things are nameless. Semangloff and Lilith at this point are intertwined into one being, and they turn into pure light and shoot up into the heavens. While we moved around and through each other, he spoke to me in a strange tongue, though I could not understand. I was moved by his words. My body felt as if it had been created for the second time. And when I lay beside him, I confessed, I did not know. And he says, how could you have, my she-devil?